I'm writing an email to my boss. I'm writing an email to my boss. The message was ignored by the recipient. The message was ignored by the recipient. He will retire when he turns 65. He will retire when he turns 65. How many pens do you have in your bag? How many pens do you have in your bag? Your brother was the producer. Your brother was the producer. We don't want to be late. We don't want to be late. More than 5 evenings, why am I not? More than 5 evenings, why am I not? Can't you meet? Can't you meet? Do you know the person who lives in that house? Do you know the person who lives in that house? Did we like this song? Did we like this song? Your friend was the mayor. Your friend was the mayor. He goes to the beach on the weekends. He goes to the beach on the weekends. We decided to go on vacation together. We decided to go on vacation together. Separate. Separate. We could watch a beautiful sunset from the beach. We could watch a beautiful sunset from the beach. How do you say? How do you say? Was a civil engineer every month. Was a civil engineer every month. He's not wearing glasses. He's not wearing glasses. Consistency in study will lead to better grades. Consistency in study will lead to better grades. When will we meet? When will we meet? We're saving up for our dream vacation. We're saving up for our dream vacation. He'll be away for a few weeks. He'll be away for a few weeks. What's in your hand? What's in your hand? Students are studying for their exams in the library. Students are studying for their exams in the library. Aren't we taxi drivers at night? Aren't we taxi drivers at night? Sometimes it didn't work. Sometimes it didn't work. They can always serve. They can always serve. The article argues that globalization has both positive and negative effects. The article argues that globalization has both positive and negative effects. His nephew is a civil servant. His nephew is a civil servant. The music is loud. The music is loud. We are change. We are change. They can paint soon. They can paint soon. You must be a magician now. You must be a magician now. I couldn't be in the twilight. I couldn't be in the twilight. Where are you going? Where are you going? Should do. Should do. Did you complete your project before the deadline? Did you complete your project before the deadline? I wish I could play the guitar. I wish I could play the guitar. He blamed himself for the missed opportunity. He blamed himself for the missed opportunity. She likes to cook dinner for her family. She likes to cook dinner for her family. It was taken from me. It was taken from me. We are having dinner. We are having dinner. Your stepmother was a businessman. Your stepmother was a businessman. Can you become a dentist in a year? Can you become a dentist in a year? Are you going to the party on Saturday? Are you going to the party on Saturday? We'll cry at sunset. We'll cry at sunset. Do they have to take it out? Do they have to take it out? What kind of computer games do you like? What kind of computer games do you like? Most. The surroundings of the park are very beautiful. The surroundings of the park are very beautiful. They lived in the same city for years before they met each other. They lived in the same city for years before they met each other. You cannot comment after midnight. You cannot comment after midnight. Have we taught in 5 seconds before? Have we taught in 5 seconds before? You will be born in a weekend. You will be born in a weekend. I speak English fluently. I speak English fluently. Were your grandchildren servants? Were your grandchildren servants? Can't he blame? Can't he blame? He likes to go for a walk in the park. He likes to go for a walk in the park. The Great Wall of China is the longest wall in the world. The Great Wall of China is the longest wall in the world. Did it fall at sunrise? Did it fall at sunrise? I worked for a long time after school. I worked for a long time after school. Coffee spills on the floor. Coffee spills on the floor. Is her stepmother a traitor? Is her stepmother a traitor? I don't want to lose my quest for low prices. I don't want to lose my quest for low prices. I didn't think you'd be interested in this. I didn't think you'd be interested in this. He was able to notice it in the previous 3 evenings. He was able to notice it in the previous 3 evenings. The air quality in the city is bad. The air quality in the city is bad. I want to watch television. I want to watch television. He used to visit his grandfather every weekend. He used to visit his grandfather every weekend. Set your goals and create a plan to achieve them. Set your goals and create a plan to achieve them. She has been taking care of her baby since birth. She has been taking care of her baby since birth. I'm going to visit my grandparents tomorrow. I'm going to visit my grandparents tomorrow. I will check my email before I leave the office. I will check my email before I leave the office. Before assembling the furniture, you need to check the instructions. Before assembling the furniture, you need to check the instructions. He studied medicine at university and became a doctor. He studied medicine at university and became a doctor. I have no idea where he went. I have no idea where he went. The team is training for the match. The team is training for the match. Is my stepbrother an educator? Is my stepbrother an educator? Which school are you going to? Which school are you going to? I take pictures with my camera. I take pictures with my camera. Was his grandson a draper? Was his grandson a draper? He was not a nighttime pharmacist. He was not a nighttime pharmacist. I'm tired, he said. I'm tired, he said. I'm staying at a hotel in New York for 2 weeks. I'm staying at a hotel in New York for 2 weeks. He practiced basketball every day and got into the school team as a result. He practiced basketball every day and got into the school team as a result. Can you ignore the sunrise? Can you ignore the sunrise? You haven't finished your lunch, have you? You haven't finished your lunch, have you? Super kids Dennis love donkeys, donkey toys. Super kids Dennis love donkeys, donkey toys. He hopes to find a job in a big city. He hopes to find a job in a big city. Casual approach. Casual approach. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Could he remember sometimes? Could he remember sometimes? Can't replace it after 2 years? Can't replace it after 2 years? Won't they rise next year? Won't they rise next year? He has $2. He has $2. I worked for a long time after school. I worked for a long time after school. The report concludes that social media can be a valuable resource for children and adolescents when used wisely and carefully. The report concludes that social media can be a valuable resource for children and adolescents when used wisely and carefully. I have a stick team. I have a stick team. It did not reach the top shelf. It did not reach the top shelf. It was drawn. It was drawn.